Two questions today. Who are we, and how did we get to become who we are? This Barry Fields a 10-minute Torah, day 4 of the double Torah portion, Behar on the Mount and Bechukotai in my laws. Let's go to chapter 26, read verse 1 and 2. Yah says, "Do not make idols for yourselves, and do not set up a carved image or a pillar for yourselves, and do not place a stone image in your land to bow down to it, for I am Yahweh your Elohim." Let me rephrase that and put a different emphasis there. For I am Yahweh your Elohim. Guard my Shabbats and reverence my set-apart place. I am Yahweh. Yah has called us in this particular double Torah portion thus far to trust Him. It's all about trust. The issue is not just about logistics and physical realm realities and calculations and good land management and all of those types of things that we've discussed. But it's about primarily, do we trust Him? Now, easily we would say, sure, yeah, I trust Him. But do we trust Him? The answer to that can only be found in the pattern of our lifestyle, how we live, how we conduct ourselves. And that's more than just on grand occasions and high-level moments such as feast days, but day-to-day routine. Do we trust Him? So He says, don't make an idol, honor my Shabbats, walk in my statutes, honor my set-apart place, acknowledge that I, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh, I am your Elohim, your mighty one. Hark, this is a test. These are the issues on the test, and He is testing us for routine, daily faithfulness to these issues. Are we going to trust Him with our time and our seasons and our years? Or are we going to trust Him to show His power in our behalf without having to go to some other perceived resource? Or are we going to set apart His place? Hear me. The land of Israel, in particular, the city of Jerusalem, they're above question. The reluctance among some who are in the body of Messiah, and when I say that, we're talking about whether you're Messianic or Hebrew roots or restoration congregations or church congregations, however you are aligned and identified. The anti-Semitic mindset that is often prevalent, and let's just be honest, anti-Semitism basically comes down to the root of hating Jews. It's reared its ugly head in our nation. And yeah, we see it on college campuses and various protests about certain events and so forth. But it's within the community of those who are saying that they are of the community of belief. People who read their Bible. People who pray, say they pray. People who are perceived as being a good moral person have this grit your teeth angst when someone mentions Israel. They roll their eyes, huff, shake their head. Why are we talking about Israel again? Because whether we agree to it as Americans or not, in particular, America is not, the United States is not the central focus of Yah's plan. We just aren't. Great nation, beautiful people, beautiful land, a lot of positives, a lot of negatives. But this is not the central focus of Yah. Yah did not send the people from Mitzrayim or Egypt to come to across the ocean to land here at Plymouth Rock. He sent them to the land of Israel. And of all the lands in the earth, he said, he chose that land. That land. And in all of the places within that land, he has chosen Jerusalem to be the apple of his eye, the center of his focus. And as I've often said, everything else outside of Jerusalem is peripheral vision. He sees us, he cares about us, he loves us, and he will work with us wherever it is that we are. But the primary focus of Yah is Jerusalem, and he will judge all the nations and the people in those nations by how they esteem or fail to esteem Jerusalem. This is a test. And Yah is testing us. Do you trust me? Will you align yourself, your heart, your focus, your dreams, your passions along with those that are mine? Or are you going to turn to the religious idols that the world will offer ad nauseum, your own opinions and doctrines included, and choose some other place? Yeshua is not setting up his kingdom in any other place but the city of Jerusalem and in the land of Israel. So he's not coming here first. We just have to get along with that. And that's just the way it is. Now, Yah is calling us then to operate as a Torah-based society. He is calling us to be community-focused. He is calling us to be something other than what America has taught us in particular, independent individuals with a fierce streak of individualism. Nobody's going to tell me what to do. I've got the Bill of Rights, and I know my rights is often heard. Well, let's understand this. We are not a people called Israel because we are living within defined borders or because we have a defined government, but rather we are called the people of Israel by Yah's proclamation. We are identified verbally and here in the word written as Israel. When you become born again, you are not being born again into some organization, denomination, recognized group of any sort. You are being birthed into covenant Israel. Yeshua did not come to do away with Israel. He did not come to do away with the Jews. He did not come to do away with the Torah. He came to restore, as we've talked about, to reclaim, to bring back again to that which we have been exiled from and lost to. So your identity, by being born again by the work of Yeshua our Messiah, is to be Israel, part of those who have been grafted in and included along with. Ephesians chapter 2 makes it very plain. You used to be without a covenant, without hope, without any expectation, no rights, no identity, no privileges, nothing. You were doomed. But he has chosen to come to us and to offer to us the covenant, the same covenant that he offered to Abraham. I will include you along with, I will redeem you and include you along with, if you are willing to believe. And there we go, right back to belief is trust. Trust means on a day-to-day basis, I will identify myself as redeemed covenant Israel. Yes, I retain my American citizenship, and you will retain the citizenship of where it is that you are. But our focus, our real identity, our understanding of who we are and how we got there is, I am Israel by the work of Yeshua. And he said so. And that's the way it is. And my expectation is not of the ability or benefit of the country I reside in, but of the power and the authority of Yeshua and his kingdom. Take hope in that. I'll see you again tomorrow. To this.